Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Game 3 as the emotions are already starting to fly. Diestar, if you guys haven't seen Game 1 and Game 2, definitely watch this. Watch those games first before watching Game 3. I'll just say exactly that as we're now going to see Kara move out once more with a very, very early probe. It smells like cheese, it looks like cheese, it most likely will be cheese as this game gets underway. And what Kara most likely can do is set up a proxy gateway here. And by doing so, he knows that he has an easy way into moving zealots. Have fun, good luck, good game. Kara responding back with the good luck, have fun. I believe that's a little bit bad-mannered in terms of high-level play, where you kind of agree after cheesing twice in a row and you have the good luck, have fun, that I'm going to try to play straight up. I already have a 2-0 advantage. There's no need for me to continue to cheese. Let's see how this game goes. A barracks should be added over here on the front door. The SCV should build the barracks here. If it doesn't, that is going to be a little bit more difficult for a wall, as the barracks now being placed down a little bit further away. We'll see if Diestar once again opts for an early gas, as the gateway now being warped in. Kara pretty much knowing that zealots can be chrono boosted out. That proxy gateway strategy here on Metalopolis, very, very deadly. One of the things that you always had to be aware of if you are Protoss versus Terran. And it looks like Kara may be able to hat-trick Diestar unless Diestar does build enough stationary defense. You can see now that the command center is training up more SCVs. The SCV now going to simply pass back down. Is Diestar going to catch this or not? You can see that the gateway already training or already up and running, training and chrono boosting out a zealot, as the barracks is now being added. A marine is going to be trained, and a marine takes 25 seconds to build, while a chrono boosted zealot only takes 28 seconds. So really, that is going to hurt how things come down, as a second barracks now finally added. Nothing on the front door. The zealot's going to be able to run straight in, and Diestar is going to be in trouble as we now see a reactor opening. This is a very common opening, as the marine already spots the zealot and the probe. He now needs to back away. He's just going to be very upset here, as a marine now being trained, a bunker already being built in the mineral line, as SCVs coming off here. The zealot going after and now trying to micro his units. A marine deciding to back off here. In comes the probe, once more SCVs, and now more units coming back around. The marine needs to perhaps jump inside that bunker, and the marine able to surround. Very nicely done. And now the probe gets destroyed as well. Lifting off the barracks should be the next priority, as mules are now being called in, as a marine now engaging against this zealot over here, getting in some easy damage. The SCV does get taken out though, as the marine needs to jump inside once more. SCV coming back over. You can see two marines trying to battle up against this zealot. The zealot is going to be forced to pull back here, but still no bunker on the front door. He needs that bunker. He is going to end up being supply blocked, as some damage has already been dealt. Two marines and now a stalker joining in. The marine already getting picked off here. No good, as the marine now needs to jump inside this bunker and try to hold its position. One marine, two marines already, as the stalkers with that superior range just gonna able to get off a lot of easy damage, and now perhaps try to take down some units. Marauder already coming in to engage. The Marauder going up against the Stalker able to back off in time. It looks like the concussive shells have not been researched, as a new Stalker comes in. Very, very bad news, as the Zealot now gets taken down. Another Marine may get destroyed there, as the Marauder does have a range of 7. More mules being called in, as we now see Diestar is supply blocked. 21/27 now, as the supply depot does get completed in time back over here, but the aggression is not going to relent. Inside the base of Kara is getting additional gateways. This is a proxy gateway into a 4-gate strategy, and if at first you succeed, why change anything? 3 stalkers now pushing in, and now the SCVs are going to try to engage the stalkers. Very, very powerful units, superior range. The stalkers trying to go a toe-to-toe against one marauder. The superior numbers are definitely helping, as the SCVs are coming over, and Kara making Diestar just look like an absolute noob in this game right here, as Kara not playing well-mannered at all after taking a 2-0 lead, still cheesing in this matchup. But it looks like Diestar has been able to fend off the attack. but you can take a look at the Harvester advantage, 21 to 17. The Stalkers are once again going to push their way back in, and the Marauder going to get destroyed. Marines and Stalkers battling it out once more. It looks like Marauder is going to try to be added. It looks like a new Marauder has joined in on the fight. The Stalker is going to try to get away. It looks like that Stalker may be able to get away. Yes, down to 27 hit points and able to back off. And now it's up to Diestar to fend off this attack and figure out what to do next. Marines and Marauders should jump inside that bunker already, but now sentries could be added as well. The Marauders with a range of 7 gonna definitely help, as you now see the supply depot has been lowered. You can see that the SCV needs to make his way around over here. We are going into a 3-gate, as with only one bunker, the Stalkers may be able to simply overload this bunker here and take it down. A factory is now being added, more Stalkers, and here comes the second engagement. SCV is trying to repair. The Stalkers are going to go after this bunker here. SCV is unable to repair in time, as the bunker looks like it may get destroyed. It's down to 40. Ew, it looks like it's going to barely hold. As wow, Diestar getting very lucky there. This one SCV, however, not so lucky, as the SCV should most likely be on auto repair. Try to repair this over here, get more Marauders. We are going into stim and going into a factory as well. A Nexus being placed down, so Kara with the strong initial push, now going into a Nexus, and Kara's going to have the economic advantage, translating that early aggression into an economic advantage now. And Diestar really has an uphill battle to climb, especially with a robotics facility now being added. Immortals should be able to start attacking the supply depot while outside the range of the bunker. I believe the bunker is a size 2, meaning that the Immortal with a range of 6 is just outside the range of the bunker. Now, the Nexus is about to be completed. It is about, what, 3/4 of the way done. You can see that this warp gate over here, not warping in any additional units. We are now going into Marines and Marauders. Diestar hoping to extend this game. He wants his Metavacs. He wants his Terran bio. He wants to get a strong bio force, as we now see the stim pack is about halfway completed. Stim very effective at defending against mass gateway units. The reactor about to be completed. We should see a swap here, but Terran is a little bit gas blocked right now. He does have orbital commands. His harvester count 26 compared to 31, but diminishing returns as Kara is mining from an additional 8 mineral patches, as opposed to Diestar's only 8. So 16 mineral patches versus only 8. After a while, Diestar is not going to be able to get any additional resources, even if he trains up 70 more SCVs. Factory now flying over here will spot the warp gate. He may try to take it down, as the observer is now making its rounds over. Kara is at 60 over 68, Diestar at 58, 30 SCVs versus 33 probes. The factory, does it spot the gateway? No, it does not. Just outside the fog of war here, as bunkers are now being established. The Marines do have stim, as we are now going into reactors and massive bioplay by Diestar. Diestar needs to get a lot more Marines, but unbeknownst to him, he is really far behind in economy, or as he has not been able to really mine off of this additional base. Also down by 8 food now. 2 more barracks being added, no new signs of supply depots, so he's going to be sitting on a lot of resources. He needs to get a lot more supply depots if he wants to really fight back, as we may get a robotics bay. The factory does finally spot this warp gate and this pylon. He needs to take it out, as the Immortals are now going to try to bunker bust this location, and he has 3 sentries. Force fields are going to be a definite issue, as the Marines and the Marauders are passing along the far side. The observer does spot this. This is going to be a huge, as we now see Stalkers warping in on the far side as well. The factory does not spot anything over here. The factory perhaps going to try to land in the fog of war. No, will not be able to, as the Marauders and the Marines don't see anything. The Marauders and the Marines trying to fight up over here, but the Stalkers are going to try to engage. The Marines need a stim. The Stalkers are going to go after the Metavacs. 1 Metavac should get taken down. There it goes. The Marines now trying to jump inside the second Metavac, in a bit of trouble, but the Stalkers able to hold that position. 2 additional gateways about to be added, and Kara running off of 6 gateways plus 1 robotics facility, already with 2 Immortals and 4 sentries, should be able to tear open this very fortified position. SCVs are on auto repair. Very nice that Diestar has the SCVs in front as well, making sure that if force fields do go on from behind, the SCVs from the front are still able to repair. The Marines and Marauders need the force field, or need the stim, but I believe Kara is just simply going to be able to attack move with this. Force field's so aggressive. And now the Immortal is just going to bust this open, and a third Immortal being added. SCV is desperately trying to repair. Medevacs also healing. Down goes this front door. Down goes the last bunker. And I believe there goes all the hopes as the Marines are trying to fight an uphill battle against Immortals and Stalkers. Diestar most likely very upset at how this series went down, as the Immortals are now simply charging up the ramp, and Stalkers destroying the Marines and the Marauders here. SCVs turning around to try to fight back. The Stalkers are winning out. The Stalkers are just able to focus down many of those SCVs. And there is the leave of game by Diestar. So Diestar losing 3 straight games to rather aggressive play by Akara. Kara, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you guys on BattleNet.